What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So Mr. Jacob Peck put out a video last week, just doing a vlog of like a week in his life. And I thought, what a perfect idea. So I thought I might do one the same, just give you sort of a bit of a taste of what I'm doing. Obviously with the way I changed up content, and now I'm making content sort of mostly based on the cars, not based on daily vlogging. I don't really do a lot of vlogging anymore, which is sort of the way I wanted to do the content. I'm really a lot happy with the content that's being made at the moment, but I still reckon it'd be cool to do maybe one of these, you know, week in the life 4 times a year or so, just so you guys can see how my life sort of progresses as the business progresses, and you know, my son grows up and stuff like that. So I sort of stopped doing the daily vlog sort of setup because I didn't want the channel to become more about me than it is about the cars. Like, I've got no desire to be a really big public figure. Like, I don't want to be Adam LZ or anything like that. I've got no desire for that. I want to progress the business, and I want the channel to become more of a brand that more people could, you know, have success off, rather than the channel become just about me. Otherwise I would have named it just my name. So, you know, I named it different to the business because I still want that creative freedom to do what I want to do, and not have it sort of always be tied with the business. But at the same time, I wasn't really feeling the daily vlog setup, because I didn't feel like the content was very good, because didn't really have an exciting enough life really to make good content every day, and I just didn't want the channel to be all about me. I want it to be more about the content and the cars. So this is just a once-off every now and then, just to show you how my life's sort of going, but I think it'll be fun to do. So needless to say, it's Monday morning, heading out to the workshop. 7 o'clock today leaving, which is generally the latest I'd ever want to leave. I try and leave usually around 5:30, but with the newborn it's pretty hard. He's still sleeping in our room, so it sort of just depends what time he gets up for feeds, what times he gets back down, and trying to fit in with him and the missus to make sure I don't sort of wake him up at a bad time when I get up. It's hard. It's nice working for myself because it doesn't matter if I sleep until 7. You know, I get a bit of a late start, but it's not a big deal. I work for myself, so it's okay, which is really handy. But got a big week this week, so I don't want to try and make a habit of getting up at 7 all week. So hopefully a bit earlier tomorrow. But I'm pretty excited for this morning. You know, we've got a big week this week, really nice work going on, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm in the Falcon this morning because I needed it for over the weekend, which makes my drive to work a fair bit more comfortable. The Falcon's a really nice, comfortable car to drive. And I'm excited because school holidays are over, or they should be over. Pretty sure today or yesterday maybe was the last day of school holidays. So for those of you who don't know, my commute to work every day is about 100 k's each way. So it usually takes me about 1 hour and 20 minutes each way. Being school holidays, it's been taking me a lot longer, and it's been a lot more frustrating with so many more people on the road. So hopefully now for this week, it'll be a lot easier commute. And I'm excited to be driving the Falcon this morning. It's nice and comfy. Probably be the Micro for the rest of the week, which is not so comfy. Alright, made pretty good time. So, open up the gate. Had a fair bit of rain, but it's looking like it might be a pretty good day. I reckon it'll be a pretty good day. Anyway, Rex went shopping yesterday. Went and got some bargains. So he managed to get these heads, another set of rectangle port heads. So these are the 5364 casting, which is like the 6-litre casting. So good to have a spare set of those. Also bought a set of Gen 4 rods and a set of LS7 lifters and a VZ sump, which will probably go on his drift motor. But so the 8563 cast is for the 6-litre heads, and then these heads on our 6-litre, where is the casting number? They are so those are a 0821, which is the LS3 casting. So those are like the same casting as the 6.2 litre. Essentially the same head. There's really hardly any difference, but because our head guy that we get to do the CNC heads is a very, very busy man, our plan is to try and have a set of sort of each already CNC ported on the shelf, ready to go. So if we have a customer that wants the CNC program, like the proper ported heads, we've got a set on the shelf ready to go on the motor, and we don't have to wait for our head guy to get a set ported. So that way we can just do exchange for our ported heads, and then just get them done when he can get them done. Obviously, we know it makes like zero difference whether it's this casting or the other casting that's on the motor, but for something like Tommy's Maloo, which is like, you know, a HSV, you sort of want to try and keep the head casting, like the actual LS3 head casting, for anyone that sort of checks it, because people that know what they're looking at will see that, and keeps everything LS3. So that's why we did that. But yeah, Rex got them for a good price. All this gear was really good price, so a few bargains. So we also finally got the knock sensor plugs for this thing. So Rex put all them on yesterday. Finished all the knock sensor pigtails and stuff and got them all installed, and just sort of started it up and had a look, and it is showing up the frequencies on the Haltech software, which means that it's all working, which is awesome. So it just means we have to actually sort of just tune it in and set the frequencies. So that'll be today. Get this thing back on the dyno, set the knock control properly, fix up a few things on the tune that we found from the test day. So that should be sort of hopefully done by about lunch. And so we went for the test day on Sunday. Today's Monday, sorry, Saturday. Yeah, test day on Saturday, 2 days ago. And after bouncing around in this thing, I seriously feel like I've been hit by a truck. I'm so incredibly sore. We also got the Mustang, got to start on the Mustang this week. And probably maybe start on the VY out there this week too. We sort of managed to talk the owner into the VY there, Matt. We sort of managed to talk him into going to a full nitrous LS build. So he wants to make 500 wheel. He doesn't have a heap of budget. He was talking about supercharger, but the supercharger won't happen for his budget. So we're thinking just a pretty built CNC cathedral port headed LS 5.7 with Gen 4 rods and nitrous, just gas it, spray it for his 500 wheel. So hopefully start on that this week. I'll try not to talk too much about the actual cars and the builds in this video, because if you watch my other videos, you'll see that anyway. So it'll just be a double up. We'll try and make this more so about the actual, how the day progresses. So the other job for today is get the RX-7 running. So you'll see in the video, the RX-7's got a new ECU, which doesn't have a base map in it yet. It's not running. So I've got to try and get that running today. Because once this is off the dyno, that thing can go on. Righto, so over breakfast, Rex actually reminded me we do have a lot more work to do to this thing that I had actually forgotten about from Saturday. Just things that we noticed still weren't working. The temperature sender for the, anyway, you'll see it in the video of this and we'll go into it, but this might be actually all of today. Might just be working on this thing at the moment. Might not get to the RX-7 until tomorrow. Righto, so I've packed stickers orders for the morning, ready to send out on the way home. Finished off an edit, which I'll render at the moment, so 10 to 10, so. Boots on and get into this buddy. Rex has already started on it. Alrighty, got that uploading. It was meant to be out yesterday, but I missed yesterday's upload. Sorry guys. But anyway, that's all good. Got pretty much what we needed to get sorted on the buggy done, and it's pretty much ready to go on the dyno, so it's gonna be next. Right, as I was waiting for the video to upload, I just did some more work on the base map for the RX-7, so I'm pretty sure this should be hopefully at a point where I can just load it in and the car should run now. So I'll try that as soon as I sorted out this upload and made it available, because it's a day late. Righto, big bad RX. Load this tune in, see if she fires up. All right, moment of truth. I just realized I haven't actually set the offsets for the triggers for the G4X. So I think they'll be different to the G4 Plus. I'll try the key anyway. I haven't really touched the offsets, but I think I'll probably have to re-input the offsets to get it to run, because the G4X reads a lot faster. Yep, doesn't want to fire, does it? Nothing. Alright, well, keep on investigating. Alright, so I just set the offsets the same as the base map for the Mark IV Supra, which makes sense because they should be pretty much the same triggers. And I didn't have the fuel pump set up, so I didn't have any fuel pressure, which was a good start. So now it actually starts. Doesn't stay running though, so obviously it's, the offset's still not right, but at least it starts. So get the timer light and go from there. Nothing's ever perfect, nothing ever goes exactly right, so need to get onto some new plugs. Plugs are dead. Off to the parts shop. Right, I set this up. Shop doesn't have plugs, I wait until tomorrow, so I've done pretty much everything we can with this until tomorrow, so move on to the next thing and get plugs tomorrow. Anyway, while Rex sorts this out, do some maintenance to the micro. New engine mount for the bottom. We'll get this out and do that. Out with the old, in with the new. Righto, pretty much got this thing sorted for today. Annoyed the neighbours enough. Got some more to do on it tomorrow, but that's it for this thing today. Righto, just cleaned out a new sump that I'm using for the drift motor. If you watch the video of assembling that motor, you'll understand why. Give that a good clean up. Righto, one step closer to having this big thing ready to go in the drift car. Terrible. Righto, so we just ripped the two heads off the dummy motor that's in the 31 because we want to get some to our CNC guy to get them CNC'd. So we're sort of getting a set sorted for the VY here. It's getting a set of CNC ported 241s, and we wanted to send a second set just to have CNC ported on our shelf ready to go for changeover exchanges as well. And you know, eventually may end up with the 31, but at least if we have a customer that comes in and wants the CNC program in their heads, we've got another set to exchange. So that's the idea. So this is the set that was on the dummy motor in the drift car, both fine, not damaged. Then we got another 5 heads in the engine room. 2 of them are perimeter bolt, which is like old school truck heads. So we won't get them done because the regular LS engine covers don't fit them because they're a perimeter bolt engine cover. The other 2, or the other 3, we have another 2 good ones and 1 damaged one. So, you know, that's our 2 sets. Plus, there's nothing wrong with a perimeter bolt set. It's just that no one would probably really want them on their car. So, yeah, get that sorted. Then, obviously, we have these 2 heads, which are 853 castings, which is just like the early castings. They're exactly the same as the 241. So these are the ones out of my SS. Then we got the ones that are in Rex's Statesman. Should be a 241. Those ones are 243s. Heads all over the joint. So this is what the perimeter bolts look like. So you can see they've actually got perimeter bolts for the covers, which in my opinion is a good idea because I reckon, you know, you'd have way less chance of that leaking than your regular center ones. But they're what they call an 806 casting, which is pretty much just a 241 but perimeter bolt. So Rex is thinking about getting these CNC ported and putting them on the cruiser. We do have the covers out in the container for them, so we do have covers for them. It's just that because they wouldn't fit any other LS, it'd be a pain in the ass to put them on someone else's car, but doesn't bother us. Plus, you know, the cruiser's already got the coil relocation, so it doesn't have any coils on it, so just the same thing. We'll just cut and smooth the covers and paint them up. And people will look under the bonnet and be like, what the hell is in that thing? But yeah, when we build the iron block for the cruiser, we'll CNC those and chuck them on.
That's what they think anyway, already at the moment.
Boots off and time for a nice cold sarsaparilla, and I'll transfer all of my stuff out of the Falcon into the Micro and put the Falcon away. Rest now, sweet prince. Before I leave, fill out the diary and the job cards for the day. While I do the job cards, Rex does a little bit of quoting, a few phone calls, catch up with a few people, and we're off. Out of here. It's at 5:05. That's a pretty good day. It's a pretty good arvo getting out of here just after 5. Leave the gate open because Rex has got to go to Matt's and get the knock sensor off the Hilux that we left on it after we tuned it the other day, and definitely need some fuel. So stop at the servo on the way out, get some fuel, post this sticker that has to go out off, and be on my way home. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Righto, all fueled up. 40 bucks for a full tank in the big rig, and we're off home again. All right, home again, hoop-de-doo. What are we at? 6:28. Not bad time. We get the bin in because it's Monday, which means it was bin morning this morning, so I'm gonna drag that in. Hungry as a nizzle. Go in and have some dinner. I said nope. Try and edit tomorrow's video while I can. Little Flino likes to watch. Hey, bud. Alright, new vid's rendering. Pretty good time to get an edit out, so I'm happy with that. 9:45 is bedtime. Oh, shade boy this morning. Shade boy. How's this service? Oh god, I'm mega late this morning. It is cold as a nizzle and I couldn't get out of bed. Ugh. But the young fella slept through the night, which is freaking awesome as a parent. So that's like 3 times in the past 2 weeks he slept through the night, so keep on that roll, buddy. Had a little bit of Facebook drama last night with another fairly local tuner, I suppose, in regards to Zach's R33 tune. So I'm not going to go into too much depth because generally I find that my fan base on this channel you're all freaking awesome and you can all sort of think for yourselves. But as a content creator, you can never please everyone. Like you don't relay enough information, and you have what happened last night. People get mad that you're giving people not enough information and false information, and that you're going to lead people down the wrong path. But then if you were give out too much information, those same people would turn around and be mad that you're giving away tuna secrets and this and that. So it's pretty hard to win. I try and sort of meet everything in the middle. Like I don't want to piss off other tuners by being on the internet giving away all the information about tuning. So I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. Pretty slow old trip out today. That's what happens when I'm late. I get punished the whole trip out. Every school zone, there's way more traffic. We gotta start leaving on time. Righto, so we'll give it a little bit longer before we start making noise with this thing. So in the meantime, a little bit more progress on the drift motor. A little more progress. Now it's starting to make some noise, so back onto the dyno. Righto, just had a call from the parts shop. Our plugs are in for the RX-7, so we'll go in the XR6 turbs, go for a run to the parts shop and get some plugs. So neighbours get a bit more of a break. Almost forgot, we'll take a Jerry to fill up so that we've got some fuel for the big VY there. VY's out of fuel and we would like to run it up before we pull the engine out just to see how it's doing and give us a baseline to start from. Plugs, new plugs for the RX-7. Righto, back again. Now we can start making some dyno noise. We'll do a little bit now, and then we'll have a break over lunch, give the neighbours a break, and then we'll do a little bit more. Right, so this thing's as about as sorted as we're going to get it today. And so we'll get that off the dyno, and we'll get some fuel in the VY and get it on the dyno. Righto, get this thing out of here, get some plugs in the RX-7. Righto, RX-7 on the dyno. Righto, 4 o'clock, so time to shut up. Get the buggy back inside. Righto, rip the heads off our 6 litre because we're going to send them to get ported as well, because they are the LS3 castings. And sort out today's video, which I edited last night. Try and get it up. Finding some weird stuff pulling down this 6 litre, or pulling the heads off I should say. So someone's actually copper sprayed the head gaskets on. It's all fresh, like the heads have not even been run on this engine. They've obviously just been done. Super clean. But yeah, weird that someone's copper sprayed the head gaskets, that's a bit funny. We also found that all the push rods have got damage on them. Got this weird damage on a lot of the push rods. So anyway, these push rods will be going in the bin. Won't be using them in anything. Anyway, time for a sarsaparilla. All right, we're putting our 6 litre heads just on this so that it is sealed up somewhat, because we're not actually going to send the 6 litre heads anymore. We're only going to send the other heads that came off this motor, which are the LS3 heads, because they are for an upcoming customer that we're going to be doing some work for, which is going to be exciting. Righto, off home. 5:10. Not bad, not bad. Home again. Oh yeah, 6:39, not bad, not bad. Ho ho, eggplant, tomato, and lamb mince. Delicious. All right, a bit more editing. Ho ho, I managed to actually get this video finished. So it's ready to be rendered, which means I'm like a day ahead of editing, which is awesome. It means I've got an extra day for quoting for when I get home from work tomorrow. Sweet. Oh, Nutella brownie. Ha 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 ha. Rig. I am hopeless. So I figured this video of mine is probably not quite as interesting as the one that Peggy did, because the one that Peggy did of his week's vlog was not sort of what he would normally make content out of. It was all sort of new and interesting stuff, whereas I'm sort of just weekly vlogging the things that I make content out of anyway. But at least it gives you a gauge of like the timeline, I suppose, because now the way I make content, the timeline sort of gets lost. And you can sort of see how busy it is and how much work goes into doing this. So hope you're enjoying. All right, 8:41. I've got to stop being here on time. First things is sort out the cold start on the RX-7, because the owner's meant to be coming out today for that tune, and if I can get the cold start sorted now, well then he can bring his trailer and take it home with him this afternoon. But if I can't sort it out now, I'm gonna need to keep it for another day. Righto, need a little bit more on the cold start, so another morning, so not worrying about bringing the trailer out today, but we'll finish the power tune off at least. Alrighty, so boost control issues with this thing, gate's not big enough, so I bought tune, made good power there, and go for a parts run again. Alright, back with the parts. RX-7's been picked up to go get the wastegate sorted, so back this up to in front of the shed and sort out some more stuff with it. Gaskets I need to finish the LS1. Got them. Won't be doing that now though. Swap this out, get this thing ready to go tomorrow. Job cards and diary, 4:30, Aspirator time. Alright, making tracks, 5x4. I've got to get fuel and post off another order on the way. So currently between home and the workshop, there's literally about 7 or 8 sets of roadworks. It's insane. All right, 6:30. Not bad considering I had to make stops. Righto, we'll render and upload the video for tomorrow, which I edited last night. Get it sorted. In bed before 9, or gone to bed before 9. Yeah, that's a bit better than the other days. Gonna be a good day today, I can feel it in my bones. So I'm actually fairly excited today because the cars we're working on today I'm not actually making content out of. Sometimes it feels like I work 2 jobs all the time. So it almost feels like I've got the day off from one job going to work when I know I don't have to make content. I'm still going to make short videos for this video, but not actual content. So I got to just go and swing spanners and do my thing. Hey, that's pretty good time. Told you today was going to be a good day. So this thing's getting picked up at the moment to go get sorted, and you'll find out why when you watch that video. Invoicing. All right, time to put some work into this thing. Actually make some progress on this thing. So this is a car that I'm not making other content on, so this is not something you'll probably see. It just, I don't know the owner well enough, and it doesn't really fit in with the channel. It's a bit too obscure. I don't think it would do very well, so just couldn't be bothered. Just get it done. So the basic rundown of this thing, it's getting top loader. We've got a little 347 stroker in there to go into it, little Windsor, and a 9-inch rear end, straight end drive, 68 Mustang. So really cool car. But yeah, we've got a fair bit of work to do to it. So this is the engine here, little 347 Windsor stroker, all billet accessories, like, you know, really nice. Little quick fuel carb with electric choke and everything. Should be a really nice little setup. So yeah, really nice car. The biggest problem that we've had with it and the biggest hold up has just been because of COVID, and because it's got, yeah, special forward heads with angled plugs. It needs certain pipes and stuff, and we've just had such a hard time getting parts, so it's just taken this long to get it sorted. That's all we can do with the Mustang for now. A little bit on this thing, and might actually keep going with the drift motor. Right, I'm actually going to start stripping these heads ready to go to our porter. So pull the valves, springs and retainers and everything out, just send them as heads and valves ready for porting and port work. Also want to actually paint strip this one. I don't like the purple. It came off a purple motor, so we'd like to strip the paint off that before it gets sent. Righto, stripped and cleaned up, ready to go to the porters tomorrow. Righto, so we're all stripped and cleaned up, ready to go to porting. All right, a bit more work on the drift motor now. Cut some firewood. As always, job cards, diary. All right, bit of a late one today, 10 to 6, heading off in the big Falcons because yeah, it's a long story. So you probably can't see me, but you can hear me, which is the main thing. But I've got some errands to run tomorrow, and Rex has got some stuff to do. So I had planned to just come out and do a half day and then take the Falcon, because I need the Falcon to do the errands I've got to run. But considering Rex has some stuff to do tomorrow afternoon as well, he's got to take them heads down to our porter to drop them off to get ported. He's also got to go meet James Noland at Queensland Raceway, because when we set his rev limiter, we actually set it wrong. So Rex has just got to go and set his rev limiter for him properly. So Rex is only going to be there till, like, you know, before midday tomorrow anyway. I was going to go and do a half day and then go do my errands, but I figured it's not really worth me coming out for a half day. We got the HJ and the hoist, so we're not really going to get started on the BY. We're at a stalemate with the Mustang. We're waiting for parts. The FC's been taken away to get the wastegate fixed, and the buggies ended up being taken away to get other stuff sorted as well. So our real busy week has suddenly sort of come to a bit of a stalemate with everything, you know, which is something that happens with business, so it is what it is. But I figure I'll have tomorrow morning off, you know, do some editing, hang out with my son a bit, go run my errands in the afternoon like I was going to, and then we'll come out on Saturday and make a proper day of Saturday and actually sort of get a bit more done. Save me, you know, driving. Each day I drive an hour and 10 to an hour and 20 minutes each way, which is like, you know, I lose 3 hours a day. So to lose 3 hours to come out for a few hours of work is just not ethical. So I may as well get some editing and some other stuff I need to get done in the morning and do it on Saturday instead. But anyway, Falx needs fuel, so I'm gonna have to fuel it up on the way home. Forever just buying fuel. My life is a constant cycle of just paying for fuel all the time. So anyway, that's why I'm leaving late, just because it was a bit of a last minute decision that I'm not gonna sort of come out tomorrow, so I had to work on getting the Falcon, like all my stuff switched over and getting the footage off the camera and everything else that I had to do in a hurry. So now we're good. Righto, at home, 7:15. Not bad. I'm pretty stoked to be having tomorrow off now because I am pretty tired at the moment. Pretty tired. It's been a big week. Morning, bud. How'd you sleep? Yep. Good. Playtime. Nice. Alrighty, so I spent the morning hanging out with my boy, having some playtime. Then just did some general catch up of emails and quoting and some stuff and talking to some people that I needed to talk to. Catching up some editing, and day's getting on. So we're gonna go have some coffee at the coffee shop, and then I should probably go run all the errands out there on this afternoon. Duckers! Duck, 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 duck. Duck, 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 duck. Young fella's down here meeting some ducks for the first time. What do you reckon, bud? Like ducks? Got this playground near our house, and it's got the most monstrous slide I've ever seen on a playground. And every time I come here, there's some reason I can't go on it, but one day I'm going to go on it. Oh, gonna tame this thing though. Oh, oh hell yeah. Oh, skits. All right, off to run some errands. Misto's driving the big Falx. Training day for, we're gonna get an FG. Gonna upgrade her car to an FG Falcon, so go for a drive in the big wag, see how she likes a big car. Even got the young fella's baby seat in here temporarily for a bit. We're gonna have to use this to tie us over once we sell her car before we get the FG as well, so she needs to be able to drive this. So. Nice. Yeah, here we are, Death Click.
Yeah.
Death Click HQ.
Are you still on my week in the life?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Except mine was really
Precisely.
bad because I'm just like so busy. I'm literally like doing stuff and I'm like...
Yeah, but at least you're filming.
At
least you're filming stuff that you don't normally vlog. Like mine's a week in the life, but I'm just re-vlogging the vlogs.
Yeah. This is what I usually do.
Except mine's not vlogs anymore.
Again.
Yeah, pretty much. You can see it in real time now. All right, so sorting out some merch designs. So I'm going to be putting up 4 shirt designs, which will probably be available now. So link in the description. You reckon, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm just going to continue jerking this bag off.
Yeah, nice. Jacob's got like these cool color shirts, which he's not really using for anything else. So we're going to try do like a limited run because they sort of suit the channel color scheme and just see if they sell. So if you want one, buy them. And if enough of you buy them, I'll keep making them.
Yeah.
I'll make Jacob keep buying that color shirt. But anyway, as you would have saw in Jacob's video, this place is pretty cool and different. Why don't you clean it up? You do nothing all day, every day. So Jacob's looking for a barista. So if you want to work here with Jacob and you can make coffee, that's pretty much all you'll be doing all day. So this is the color. I'm pretty sure Jacob accidentally ended up with this color or something. But I saw it here. He was like, oh, I accidentally ordered the wrong color or something. I was like, wait, they'll look good for my clothes. So also got me some more on-song stickers for work. These are stickers that we just use for cars that we tune that we don't sell. But thank you, Jacob.
You're welcome.
Classic. Come here and nothing even works.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm as excited about it as you are.
Who's this bloke, eh? Hey, works next door, across the road or something? I don't know.
Next
anyway,
one over.
Next one over. Oh.
Yeah.
So, Liam's making his first appearance in a long time. Hell yeah.
It's been 3 weeks since the last, but he's done it.
He's done it. Alright, got some shirts made. Just keen to show you these. This is Liam's new hairdresser car. So, we talked about him getting an M3, but he never actually got one. He ended up getting a 135.
I ended up getting a girl's car, so
Nah, it's pretty cool. 135i manual though.
Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty close to the Key Rio, so the colour is.
Have you decided to put a big single in it yet? Or do something cool?
Nah, I don't need to do that.
Alright, all done at Death Click. Now we're off to get the next stop. Oh, not bad at all. Alright, so that's pretty much all the errands done finally. It's like 6:30, so we'll get some dinner on the way home and eat. I was meant to go pick up the new fiberglass over or wide body front guards for the 31, but the dude is getting them made. His fiberglass or something due to COVID there's a bit of a delay, so they're not going to be ready for like another 3 weeks. So I know heaps of you have been asking about them, and I will give you all the information of where to get them as soon as they are available. I just don't want him to get sort of flooded while he's trying to sort out the process of getting them sorted. But as soon as they're available, I'll put you onto him, and it's going to be awesome having a fair few of those out there. But anyway, so can't get them today, but that's pretty much, apart from that, everything that I needed to get done today is sort of done, which is good. Rex got James sorted out. So James is down at QR, and he's got the tune, the rev limiter sorted. Apparently James's that LS makes some noise when it's hot, so Rex reckons the lifter might be about to let go, but that's up to James. James can send it until the lifter dies, and Rex got the heads off to the port shop, so today's been a pretty successful day all around. So we'll go get some dinner. Righto, it's 7:15, we just got home. Freaking so tired. Wow. But anyway, I'll show you these shirts. So finally on to actually getting some merch done, which is awesome. Massive thank you to Jacob there at Death Click Printing for helping me get this sort of thing sorted. So got 4 different designs of shirts dropping. So we got this one, which is, you know, the 31 shirt, which I've been working with you all to sort of try and make exactly how everyone wanted it. So we've got the Let Lab 31 there, then the TIs, which is awesome, that render done by Cactech, so big thanks to Cactech for that one. And a new sort of render of the logo, which is a thicker outline, green on the front on the pocket, so pocket logo on the front with the 31 on the back. That'll be available in white. We got this one available in green, which is actually coming out awesome. So really stoked with how this white logo actually came out. So same logo as that one, just different color, obviously being white on the green shirt. And then it's just big, printed big on the back. So this will be only available in this color, this green. At the moment, we've got a limited amount of color of this color. So it's a pretty limited run, but like I was saying, is if enough of them sell, I'll make Jacob order some more of this color, because this shirt's actually come out really good. I'm really stoked with it. So we've got that one available as well. We've also got like just the actual original logo, not the thicker one, but the original one, available in the green. So this color with the original logo with the thinner outline. Just the pocket logo available in white and black for anyone who wants just a real simple shirt. They'll be available as well. And the introverted shirt also available in only black. So just this color, got the little logo down there. So this is available in this color scheme as well, which that come out really good too. So pretty happy with that. So that's the 4 different designs. Obviously I've only got the 3 here to show you, but you get the gist of what the pocket logo one is. All available on the website. So go and cop one if you'd like. If you want to help out the channel and support the channel, it's the best way you can do it. Apart from sharing this with your friends, that is the best thing you can do for the channel. Plus we've got obviously all our on-song performance shirts, our work shirts. So I'll also make these shirts available for purchase. It's just that they won't have this list on them, just be on-song. So for anyone who's actually interested in buying an on-song shirt, I'll make them available as well. I just didn't think they'd really sell, but I've had a few customers ask. So if you are a customer of On-Song and you would like one, or even if you just like a shirt, they will be also available. So yeah, what a day. So Spiel on the 31 front guards aren't ready yet. I was really looking forward to getting hold of them, but just gotta wait a few more weeks for those, which is all right, because the car's not gonna be ready for them for a few weeks anyway, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, it's a fun day off. Anyway, I'm wrecked. I'm gonna go to bed, have an early night, and because I'm going out to work tomorrow, so yeah. Oh, a little bit late today. After my sort of late night, and I know Rex had a late night last night because he was down at QR with James, and a few other friends down there as well, so super jealous that he got to go down there. But just as I thought, Rex was messaging me telling me about how keen he is to get this 31 finished, so I knew it would have that effect. I was keen to go because I knew it would, but at least it did it to Rex, so hopefully Rex will kick us into gear and we'll make some more time to get this 31 done. But anyway, I thought we both had a pretty late night, so I wouldn't worry about rushing out there. Let us both have a bit of a sleep in. It is Saturday. Sort of pretty much only going out there to get this 31 motor together, finally. Get it freaking done. It's been dragging on for ages. So we'll go out there and smack this together and hopefully get a flick of a coat of paint on it, and then we've got to come back. We've got another customer we've got to go see this afternoon that's having some problems as well. With just a flash that we did to get his car running so he could get it out to us, but apparently it's running really lean, so we've got to go check it out. But I had a dream last night. The quickest and fastest R31 in the world. So one thing I haven't actually talked to any of you guys about, which I've been meaning to make a video on for a while now, coming up to it. The Barra sill is now not going to go ahead. So the only reason that the R31 is sort of getting done is because Rex has helped out so much with the cost of so many things. Because I've just had Flynn and I've been busy, you know, with the family and stuff like that. I haven't really been able to spare the coin to build another drift car. But we were both super keen to build another drift car because we both sold our drift cars to buy the dyno. So we sort of decided we'd both build the 31. It was out of my running gear, so I own the LS 176. It was my car, but I couldn't afford to buy a lot of the performance stuff. So Rex bought a lot of the like the parts and stuff in the motor. We went halves in that broken motor, so that's all good. But I owe Rex a fair bit for helping me get that sorted and done so that I've got a car to drive. So what we've decided to do is we had the BMW E46 Compact, which we were going to build into Rex's drift car once we finished the 31. But we've sort of decided, well, the more we've looked into it, or I've looked into it, I figured out that the rear ends in the compacts are totally different to the sedans. They're really hard to set up strong enough. We pretty much have to swap a different diff in, like as in a total different diff and cradle setup, which is just so much work considering it's just meant to be a complete drift beater. So what we've decided to do is instead of build the Barra sill, which at the end of the day I had no real reason to build the Barra sill, it was mostly just a point of building something that would do well for the channel for one, using up the Silvia, which I already had, for two, and putting a Barra in it because I already had a Barra and it was really cheap, and leaving an Aspirator would make it reliable. And I just thought, you know, it'd be a good car to build and drive for a while and then maybe give away or sell and get some money back or something. But there's no real need or desire for me to build that. You know, I'm going to be super happy with this LS31. It's going to be awesome. So instead of building the Barra sill, we're going to build another LS combo out of some of Rex's gear, and I'm going to pretty much gift Rex the Silvia and all the parts that I've got to build the Silvia back into a roller, and we're going to build an LS Silvia, which is going to be fairly similarly spec to the 31, probably a bit crankier because it's getting a bigger cam and better heads at this stage. But it means we'd both have, you know, 400 plus horsepower with the wheels, light, well balanced drift cars, which are easy to get parts for, easy to build, cheap, and we've already got both of them. So it makes a lot of sense to us to do that, and so that's what we've decided to do. So it means that I'm not putting a Barra in the Silvia anymore, which the other part of that build was to really help out RB Factory. If you guys don't know RB Factory, go and check out his website. He does heaps of incredible parts for Silvias and Skylines, especially R31s. And he's a big fan of Barras, and he does a lot of stuff for Barra swaps. So I thought I could help him out as well by using a lot of his gear to do the Barra swap. No one's publicly really done a Barra swap into a Silvia yet. I thought it would be pretty good for the channel and everyone alike. But if that's not happening anymore, I've still got this itch to put a Barra in something. And Arvin does a lot of Barra swap into R31 stuff. Obviously the channel came from R31s, and I've got this vision in my head of doing quickest and fastest R31 in the world, which I had a look when I woke up after the stream to see what I could find, and I think the fastest I could find was an 8.5 from an RB30 R31. So if we can get an R31 into the 7s, you know, could easily build a motor to do that. We're looking at probably 1,200-1,300 horsepower. Biggest thing is just going to be car setup, getting a car set up to do that. Anyway, I'm thinking built turbo 400, 9-inch, built Barra, like big build. But it would be cool for this humble little R31 channel to have the quickest and fastest R31 in the world, so maybe. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been listening about what we plan on doing with the Trans Am, and you know, we plan on that being a sort of 1200 wheel sort of you know, drag challenge turbo LS setup. How sick would it be if me and Rex could roll up to Drag Challenge Australia in two sort of you know, 8 second cars, the Trans Am and the 31. Anyway, I'm talking out my ass, but I just like these ideas. You know, for that sort of thing, I'm talking half grout fill block, billet crank, billet mains, CA 625 studs all round, I-beams, 4Gs, like big Barra build. But damn, it would be cool. So today was meant to be another test day for that buggy, but obviously that's not happening any longer, and when that video comes out you'll understand why that is. But I was sort of going to be stoked to be able to do that, put that in the video, because it's one of like the real perks of doing what we do is to get to go and do that, you know, as your job, like go and have hot laps in a completely set up off-road racing truck. But you know, that didn't work out, but that's pretty cool. So normally, like today, on a weekend, we'll try and sort of set aside one day to sort of do the things that we want to do. Like today, we're going to go and get some more progress done on this R31 engine. You know, working for ourselves, it's not that big of a deal. We can sort of dip in and do it in and out throughout the week like we have been, but we try and make sure we set aside a little bit of time so that we can do our own work every now and then and keep progressing on what we want to do. But yeah, obviously doing the buggy, that's, you know, not paid stuff going out to days like that. We don't get paid on days like that. It's just a matter of ensuring that the driver is completely happy with the product. That's how we're going to gain our experience with, you know, knowing how to do these different disciplines. So, you know, if we've worked with him and we sort of get a really good idea of exactly how we need to be tuning an off-road sort of vehicle like that, because it is quite a bit different, well, then we know how to tune an off-road vehicle like that for most people, and therefore, you know, people that he knows in that group of people can sort of, they'll talk, and you know, we might get some more work out of it, and when they come to us, we'll know exactly what we're looking at doing. So that's what that's all about. It's just part of the gig, but yeah, that would have been cool because it's hell fun. But oh well. We'll just put together this motor for the 31 instead. But anyway, hopefully you've been able to see from this video that you know, we are freaking busy. I am busy. This is pretty much all I do. There's not much else. I mean, before COVID, we would try and get out at least sort of once a week to go do something social. Like I used to go see, you know, Liam and Adam for dinner or something at least once a week, and try and do a social thing with some other people at least once a week. Keep, you know, friends closer than that. But since COVID, it's been pretty hard. It was really good to see Liam yesterday. I haven't seen him for a long time. I need to go catch up with him and do some filming of his 31. It's progressing along pretty well now. But yeah, apart from that, this is pretty much it. I'm pretty much fully dedicated to doing this. As you can see, I lose a lot of hours through the week just driving. You know, my drive to and from work every day works out to be about 3 hours every day that I lose in driving. So for a 5-day week, that's 15 hours that I lose a week, which sucks, but it is how it is at the moment. I do plan on moving closer to the workshop, you know, early next year, but it is what it is. But there's plenty of stuff going on behind the scenes. I definitely couldn't do it on my own. I obviously could not do it without Rex. My partner, she's an absolute weapon, so always taking real good care of me and Flynn, so that, you know, helps a great deal. She's always been madly supportive of what I do, and it's finally starting to pay off for us, which is awesome. So I've got a bone to pick with making sure it becomes successful, which is you know, going ahead now, which is awesome. You've got Dad as well. He's always behind the scenes getting stuff done on the property. We're always talking about how we're going to expand the business and how we're going to, you know, develop the property to suit what we want to do with the business. And so usually me and Rex are working and Dad's working on the property with what we want to do. So there's plenty of people, plenty of parts to the puzzle that make it happen. But I love doing this and I love doing what I do. So righto, 9:30-ish or 9:20, not too bad a time. Just cruised out here. So we've got some Mustang parts, looks like they've rocked up, so finally can make some more progress on that next week. All right, signs came out absolutely awesome, so big thanks to Clay there at Ramped. I'll chuck his Instagram handle up. You can go check out what he does. He's also got a YouTube channel there at Aussie Shed Talk, sort of mostly older stuff, but Absolutely stoked with these signs. That's sick. All right. How's that? It's going to be in the background of all our car photos. Most of our dyno photos are taken from about here. So we're going to have a nice big sign in the background. Skids. Stoked with that. That's cool. Got one on the door. And then I got 2 white ones to put inside. So one of the white ones I was thinking about putting like somewhere here. And I was thinking about sort of just repainting this part of the wall just for our photos of engines that we built. Either that or maybe at the back there. Move some of that, I don't know. Just want somewhere where we can put engines up to and take photos. And yeah, another one just, I don't know, up there or something, just so that it's in videos when we are filming. And then a spare black one that can put, I don't know, at the front of the shed or something. Something like that. All right, a couple up in the engine room. That one's pretty backdrop for the way I normally film in here, so that's up there. That's just gonna be a spare one for now. We might put it on the front of the shed outside. And that one is gonna be a really nice little black drop for photos. So I'll probably get some white paint. We'll repaint this wall, just sort of this area of this wall, clean it up a bit, all behind there. But then we've got somewhere we can sort of push engines up on the stands and take some cool photos with our business name in the background. I was gonna do it on the back wall, but that's usually where we just push engines to store them out of the way. So it'd be a pain to move everything to take photos every time we want to take photos. But stoked with how those signs come out. Awesome. Big thanks to Clay. All right, quick bit of work trying to test fit some new parts for the Mustang. Make sure we got some right stuff. And I'm gonna get on to continuing with the drift motor. Righto, been an all right day. Got this thing ready for paint. Just mixing up some paint at the moment. We'll flick a coat of paint on it and then it'll be sort of getting pretty much ready. Shouldn't be much more left to do. Hey, all painted up, come up a treat. Stoked with that. It's been a pretty good Saturday, so not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. That's awesome. So anyway, I'll have a nice cold Aspirator with a few boys that are rocked up at the shed here this afternoon. And then I'll look on mosey and on home. All right, another late day here, but yeah, I was catching up with a couple of mates, local blokes, so it looks like we are getting some more work out of those, which is awesome. Chatting about options. Anyway, Rex is coming down. He's going to stay at my place tonight. We didn't obviously get to old mate this afternoon that we were meant to go see because he didn't reply to any of our messages until well after lunch. So we're going to go see him in the morning now instead and sort that out. So Rex is going to come down, crash at my place, and we'll go see him in the morning. Righto, at home, doing some editing, bit of dinner, side of chicken. Thank you, baby. Righto, so finished off of this edit. It is rendering. It'll be up tomorrow, which is Sunday, so this is tomorrow's video. Didn't have to do much because I edited most of it beforehand yesterday, but just had to add in today's stuff and then export it. So I'll finish that and upload that and get it ready for tomorrow. And sit here and have a beer and watch TV. I mean, sit here and have a Sass bro and watch TV. Anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to end this video because I want to get all this footage off my phone now so that I can edit it tomorrow. So this is going to be the sign off of the video. So that's pretty much what my week looks like. Hope you've enjoyed the little insight into what my life looks like at the moment. All we got on tomorrow is tomorrow morning I will go look at this other customer's car and see why it's playing up so that he can get it out to us when it's ready for a tune. And yeah, next week we keep making progress with the Mustang and stuff. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed to see how busy it is to sort of make this happen. And obviously I don't make content of everything, so you've sort of seen a little bit more of an insight of other stuff that goes on. But yeah, this is pretty much my life. Hope you've enjoyed. Pretty keen to make these videos sort of once every now and then as we keep going forward, you know, maybe 4 times a year or something. Might be good just to do one of these little things. But yeah, by this point, shirts should be up on the store. So head to the store and buy yourself a shirt and support the channel if you'd like. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, peace out and we'll see you next time.